What an amazingly powerful initiation. Wow. Literally, the most easiest. Swamiji just told, even the feeling of I that we have is his I. What he has, that same person is in all of us. And that I, what Swamiji experiences is who he is in his ultimate manifestation. That very being is whom we all are carrying, meaning each one of us are carrying that. Wow, I'm just sitting. Wow, I just had no words to describe. And what a darshan. Wow.
Swamiji beautifully gave us an initiation where Swamiji was initiating us to experience the first person of the cosmos as our first person. Experiencing that Paramashiva, the ultimate absolute truth, as our first person. Now, every one of you that are here, I request all of you to share with us how did you enjoy the darshan today? Today's darshan, today's initiation is just too powerful. How did you enjoy the darshan today? Can I request all of you to please take a few minutes and share with us? How was the initiation and how was the darshan? How did you all enjoy it? Wow, I see so many messages just saying love and auspiciousness. And so many of you have posted, wow, actually the whole chat is flooded with so many messages. My Nyanesh has posted, it was so powerful, such a deep vibration from within. And my Isaac has posted, darshan is the most ultimate conscious happening.
Nithyananda, everyone. I see so many of you Ma Shukri, Lata Ma, all of you, please go ahead and share. Continue to share your darshan experience. Ma Pooja Karan, Elizabeth Ma, and Anandini, all of you. And how many of you are new? First time you attended the darshan? How many of you brand new are attending for the first time? And what are your experience? Please go ahead and share in the chat. So Zoe, how is the experience of darshan? Malata, there is no physical body attraction, always with us, Swamiji. Oneness with soul, I am living. Romance, life, accept Mahadeva, my king of the world, you, my Guru Deva. You accept me to our Kailasa, Raja Darbar. You all. Wonderful, Ma. Elizabeth Ma posted, amazing. From gracing us with his presence, personal and touching, to Diksha initiation, the mantras, and on to the Kalpataru tree. Yes. Now, Andrea and all of you, quickly share your darshan experience. Yes. Now, another few more moments to share your darshan experience. Now, we are going to experience the power manifestation. For those of you who are new, listen carefully to experience the power manifestation. So, Joy, am I pronouncing her name correctly, Ma? She posted, she's attending for the first time. Feel power flow when blessing. Wonderful, Ma. Yes. Now, let's experience the power manifestation. I'm going to explain to you about how we go. So now you all need to do some setting up. So I'm going to explain. So all of you need to have living enlightenment copy. Ideally, you should be having the physical copy. Otherwise, soft copy you should have. I'm going to post that link. So any one of you, you have the link, you can post it, the living enlightenment copy. Then you should have pen and paper, then cloth, an opaque cloth or eye band. All these objects keep right by you. A round object, a coconut preferred, but if not available, a round fruit will do. A camera with timestamp. So Manata, here net problem is okay. Yes. So you can download the timestamp application. You can set it up. If you are not already done, just go to Play Store and download timestamp camera. Now, all the power manifestation starts with receiving a powerful cognition from Living Enlightenment book. So for those of you who already know this, please go ahead and share your powerful cognition. And for those of you attending for the first time, I'm going to post the link of the Living Enlightenment. You can download it and save it. Yes, I have posted the link of the Living Enlightenment book in the chat. Then click on that, download the book, Living Enlightenment book. Mahong Zia, are you new? You have attended before? Malai, I have not seen these names. Ming Yu and Lai. All of you are new? Are you all able to follow the sessions? Yes, I have posted the link in the chat. Please click on that link and download this copy of Living Enlightenment book. The next step, open that book. Open the book and wherever your eyes fall, read that, and that is what is powerful cognition. That is what exactly Swamiji wants to speak to you. That is what Swamiji is speaking to you. The moment you read that, something clicks in you. The cognition from that book, the power of words from that book will make you powerful. will exactly you need to hear at that time. So please go ahead and click on this link. Move the cursor and just stop the cursor wherever you want. Chant the Mahavakya. Start with, you have just received the initiation of the Mahavakya. Mahavakya Upadesham, meaning you're all initiated into Mahavakya now. So you can chant the Mahavakya. So let's chant along with me. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 3 times chant the Mahavakya and open the book. Just move the cursor wherever you stop. Read that. And you can type it here. If you can, copy paste. You can copy paste. And imbibe that cognition. What Swamiji is speaking to you. Something will shift in you. Let's do this. Receive the powerful cognition from Living Enlightenment book. Ottawa, New Zealand Center and Ishananda, weeping, all of you, go ahead and receive powerful cognitions from Living Enlightenment book. I'm Elizabeth Ma posted. Powerful cognition from the Living Enlightenment book. Intensely decide, I will wake up from this life that I call life. Create an intense will or prayer. When you create a will and direct towards you, it is called a will. When you create a will and direct it towards the divine, it is called prayer. Thank you, Ma Ely. All right. So now please sit straight. Let's do the power manifestation of third eye. For those of you who are yet to post your powerful cognitions, please go ahead and post your powerful cognitions from Living Enlightenment book. Now, let's do the power manifestation. Please sit straight with your head, neck, back straight line. Sit cross-legged on the floor or on a chair with your head, neck, back straight line. Visualize Paramashiva has come down as Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam from Kailasa. Remember, Paramashiva is Paramashiva in your third eye. So visualize Swamiji's form in your third eye. Sit straight and visualize Swamiji's form in your third eye. Sit with this powerful cognition and meditate on it. Think intensely, you are Nithyananda Paramashiva. Anything else you think as reality, your identity is delusion. Drop it. You are Nithyananda Paramashiva. Now, any thought that is coming while meditating, bring your awareness to again and again, third eye. Any thoughts, just let it come, let it go. You bring your awareness, your third eye, again and again to your third eye. Now, start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant the Mahavakya and experience the space of oneness. With that space of oneness, scan through your third eye and manifest the power of third eye. I'm going to project the picture. Scan through your third eye and manifest the power of third eye. So let's start. Let's begin. Start chanting the Mahavakya. All of you, make sure you are tied your eyes with eye band. Close your eyes. I'm projecting the picture. Tie your eyes with eye band. And chant the Mahavakya.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda.
Yes, now please go ahead and share whatever your third eye reveal in the chat. All of you, please go ahead and share your third eye revelation in the chat. Who is the Chinese translator, please? So no translation. That's why the response is very poor. So why now the translation is happening? Okay. There was, okay. All right. So I'm going to project the picture and see some responses. I'm going to project the picture. This is what I projected. And I'm reading your responses. Golden light and different colors. Wonderful, Eli. There are nice, bright, different colors. And all right. So now we're going to learn more cognitions. You have any questions on power manifestation? Please do let me know. Post your questions in the chat. So each one of us want to achieve so many things in life. Sometimes things happen effortlessly, sometimes with struggle, isn't it? Sometimes even after effort, it just doesn't seem to move. I'm trying, I'm working hard, but things are not manifesting, you would say. Have you ever thought why? Any thoughts? Any understanding that you have, you can post. Sometimes things happen effortlessly, sometimes we struggle. But even after so much of effort, it doesn't seem to move. Any thoughts that you would like to share on this? Quickly post in the chat, involve yourself. Because society was built to keep people struggling to make a living. All right. Ma Zoe says, my left hand palm like got energy flow. Wonderful, Ma. So is it how it meant to be? This is how we are supposed to live? Or is it your bad luck that you couldn't achieve what you want? Is it your bad luck? Is it how it's supposed to be? How do you know? Is it your bad luck or it's your bad luck that you couldn't achieve what you want, or it is that someone else is stopping it? How can you break the barriers and achieve what you want in life? Hinduism has the science of manifesting your reality, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji, has made this science into easy to practice technique. This powerful technique of manifesting your reality is taught in this program. So what you learned, we're going to do this process now. We all have desires to fulfill. And especially when the new year starts, we have so many resolutions, New Year resolutions, right? That resolutions stay only for few days. But how many, very few, are keeping the secret of New Year resolution? What is the secret? What is the secret? To keep the resolutions going and manifesting what we desire. We manifest our beliefs, not our desires. If your we manifest, understand this powerful statement. we, ma- we manifest our beliefs, not desires. How many of you cognizing this? We manifest our beliefs, not desires. So, how do you convert your desire into a belief? How do you convert a desire into a belief? Existence equips you with the energy to fulfill all that you will need to live a happy and fulfilling life. Suppose there was a huge ladder and everybody in the world was asked to stand on it in the ascending order of success in any field. Beauty, intelligent, anything that you take. You'd probably position yourself somewhere in the middle of the ladder, isn't it? There are many people above you, but there are also many people below you. Seeing the people above causes you feel jealous. So you continuously try to become better than them in order to move further up in the ladder. Now, at some point in your life, you may realize that the uselessness of this never-ending game. Then you want to jump off the ladder. You look down. Now, what do you see? There are so many people below you. Suddenly, you start feeling happy to see so many people below you, and you feel hopeful because you are not an inferior as you thought. You were when you were looking at the people above you. You felt inferior when you are looking at the people above you. But when you start looking at the people below you, you are happy. When you look up, you feel miserable. But when you look down, you feel happy. Now, even though you begin to realize the futility of spending your life just climbing the ladder, still you are not able to jump off the ladder, because if you jump off, you will be left alone. There will be nobody above you or below you. When you are in your home, you may think that it is so nice that you have a beautiful home and lovely car for yourself. You may feel satisfied with yourself and relaxed inside. After some time, when you step out of your house and go for a drive in your car, you stop at a traffic light and notice a flashy new Mercedes alongside you. What happens? Suddenly, you start feeling that maybe your car is not at all that great after all. And now a thought comes. It is time to buy a new car. You have borrowed the desire of the car owner. This is called borrowed desires, born out of comparison. This borrowed desire is an example of not a need. Sorry, this borrowed desire is a want, not your original desire. Do a honest analysis of each of your desires that can surface. Drop all your prestige problems and do a self-analysis. If you can't drop your prestige when you're alone, now, how will you drop it when you are with the people? The very nature of the mind is to not to be satisfied, not to be happy, and not to be in the present moment. The mind can only either in the past or in the future. It cannot exist in the present because you cannot have thoughts in the present moment. So by very nature, the mind will chase the desires. We have to be aware and see which desires are actually ours and which we have borrowed from others. Mahavira, the enlightened master and founder of the religion of Jainism, makes a beautiful statement. When you are born, your entire quantity of food and energy that you will need during your lifetime is sent along with you. Before sending you on the planet Earth itself, existence equips you with the energy to fulfill all that you will need to live a happy and fulfilling life. But when you start spending this energy to realize borrowed desires, you feel you do not have enough energy to fulfill all your desires. You feel unfulfilled because your own desires have not been fulfilled. You have enough energy to fulfill all your needs, but not all your wants. What are those wants? Borrowed from people, comparison. The moment one want is fulfilled, many more come up as you borrow more desires from others. So it is integrity to your desire which allows the proper conversion of the desire to knowledge and action. Fear and desire are the fundamental energies that drive our ways. We act either out of a desire to achieve something or to reach somewhere, or out of fear of not wanting to experience something. Attraction and repulsion are not merely forces of molecules, but also essential to human behavior. One of the major driving forces in human life is desire. If you look into your life, you can see most of the time we are driven by either desire or fear. We have so many desires and often we feel we do not have energy to fulfill them. According to the Jain tradition, the divine sends us with energy, enough energy and capacity to fulfill all our desires. But most of us don't feel this way. Why? There's a difference between true desires and borrowed desires. I'm repeating this. So our true desires are needed, are called our only needs. Borrowed desires are called our wants. We have enough energy to fulfill our true desires or needs. So what are our true desires? During, if you write down a list, your needs and your wants, then you meditate on these desires. At the end of the meditation, you recollect from memory their list of desires. What they can recollect is usually a fraction of what they have written. It is as if they started with a large tree full of leaves. Their desires, and during this meditation, the tree sheds almost all the leaves, as if the leaves were dried and dead. If you can understand what desire is innate, which is accumulated, and the spiritual growth happens automatically. Whatever is left in their memories, in your memory, those desires glow like gold. When our desires are our own true desires, when they reflect our real needs, when they express themselves in our inner energy, we don't feel any desperation about trying to achieve them. The realization comes that as a matter of a natural course of events, these desires will be fulfilled. We are not even driven and we are not disturbed. We accept that these will happen. To truly love someone whom we spend our life with, to prevent familiarity from breeding contempt, we need to drop our feelings of I and mine. As long as we consider our spouse as a possession, what arises in our mind and heart is violence, not love. We feel we must control the other being, and we feel we must prove that we are the owner. To even comprehend the meaning of true love, we need to drop the feeling that we possess. When you have a headache, you are not comfortable with that state because you know it is not your true nature, isn't it? Your true nature is having no headache. In the same way, when you have some desire, you immediately want to come out of it because deep fulfillment is your very nature, and desire causes an imbalance to that fulfillment. Now, two important truths that you need to understand. First, your whole life is a long chain of events performed towards the one goal of fulfillment. Whatever you may do, whether it is eating or drinking or having relationships, wealth or joy, it is all to experience fulfillment. You seek fulfillment in different directions instead of seeking it directly. The first one, your whole life is a long chain of events performed towards the one goal of fulfillment. Whatever you may do, whatever it is, it could be eating or drinking or having relationships, wealth or joy, it is all to experience fulfillment. You seek fulfillment in different dimensions instead of seeking it directly. Fulfillment is within you. It is your very nature. That's why you are trying to come out of non-fulfillment. The fact that you are searching for fulfillment means that fulfillment is known to you. Otherwise, you would not search for it. In the instances in your life when you have felt same fulfillment, there is also hope that you will experience it again. That's why you extend your life. The desire that is pure and not directed towards any particular object or person is simply an overflowing energy that is called Ichcha Shakti in Sanskrit, or desire energy. From the navel, energy comes as pure energy. In the heart region, the energy gets converted to the power of the desire. This further gets converted into words in the throat region. When this energy gets converted into words, it's called Vak Shakti, the speech energy. So, to give you an analogy, the energy that comes from the navel is like a loose cotton. The cotton becomes thread in the throat region. Or you can imagine this way, the energy that comes from the navel is like a molten iron. The throat is like a froze where the product is formed. The speech energy moves further to the brain. There it stays as long as the power of knowledge or jnana shakti. For example, the desire energy related to the body can become knowledge of the body. The other option is the words get converted to a command and gets executed as well. For example, the desire energy related to your body can express as the power of action, like moving your body. Pure Ichcha Shakti or desire energy, which comes from your being, gets converted into Jnana Shakti, the power of knowledge, and Kriya Shakti, the power of action. If the energy is not processed and channeled properly, the knowledge and action become disconnected. The knowledge and the action should be in tune with the desire energy. Then it forms a vicious circle of desire leading to better knowledge and action, which in turn leads to a clearer desires. Say you have a desire to make $1 million, which in turn leads to a clear desires. It gets converted properly as knowledge, and you will have a clear plan and do the right actions to become a millionaire. If the desire energy gets converted as too much knowledge and less action, then you will end up only thinking more and more, building castles in the air. On the other hand, if the desire energy gets converted as too much action and less knowledge, then you will end up working blindly. For example, you may work really hard, like a driving truck from Los Angeles to New York. But can you become a millionaire on this way, like this? There is an action, but not the right knowledge. So the proper conversion of the desire to knowledge and the action has to happen. That's the reason why this understanding so the reason why it doesn't happen, the desire doesn't get fulfilled, is it's a lack of awareness. Any questions? Please post it in the chat. Now let's listen from Swamiji. So he says, we live, we die. Our hard working mean nothing at the end. What happens after we die? You will, nothing is wasted, ma. You will take this hard work to your next life. You will reborn again. But your being, the soul is with you. You are with you. All that hard work will be with you. Nothing is going to be wasted. Understanding, ma'am? Yeah. So let's listen from Swamiji now.
Through that they tune all of you to their breathing space, and then they conduct certain ritual and connect their breathing space with me, through which now all of you will be connected to me. And end of the ritual, you will experience the result. And they will finish the homa and do the aushadha and share it with you all. Putragami Yajna, Ashwameta Yajna, Swarnakarshana Bhairava Yajna, all these homas will be performed soon. Acharyas, the future of the Hinduism, Balasans are coming to your home. Get ready for the next whirlwind tour, which will be starting in January. Fundamentally, for everything we are doing, we are going to be doing, the foundation is you coming to the conclusion about you as Sadashiva, who is the source of life. Understand? If the life is still happening in you, in Sanskrit we have a beautiful word, sporana. If your Atma, soul, life is still happening, if the Atma Spurana, Aham, 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 that Spurana, if it is still happening in you, if you still are able to recognize you exist, and you remember you exist, if the Atma Spurana is still happening in you, understand you are Sadashiva, Mahasadashiva, infinity, immediate. That is the right conclusion you need to come about you. Understand? Anything which exists and perceives it exists and wants to exist, understand? You will want any state only if it is blissful. If you are still wanting to live, your life is blissful. You may say, no, it is not like that. No, understand? As per the calculation of how much suffering, how much bliss you feel, it is 51% bliss side. That is why you are still alive. Otherwise, long before you would have decided to commit suicide. None of you are selfless, sacrificing fellows who feel, oh, I have to exist for others' sake. No, it's all me only. And if your calculation, if you are convinced it is more suffering, then you would have planned for suicide long before. You might have failed, but at least you would have tried. Understand? If you have neither tried nor committed suicide, hope none of you have committed suicide, at least in this birth. If you have committed suicide, you can't be here. Understand, if you know you exist, and you perceive you exist. You can have any upati. Upati is the title, means you exist as a man, you exist as a woman, you exist as a human. Even any of those upadis are okay. If you know you exist, if you remember you exist, and if you want to exist, understand you are pure reflection of Mahasada. The conclusion you need to come about you is Mahasada. I tell you, the moment you come to the conclusion you are Mahasada, you will look at the life large. All suffering is when you look at the life very short. You want wealth, that is not at all a problem. But you want it in next 24 hours. That is where the problem. Why you want it in next 24 hours? Because you strongly believe you have only few more years to live. Understand, time is your servant. You have enough time. I tell you, what I am talking is not consolation. It is a strategy. When you know you have enough time, don't think when I am saying you have enough time, I am going to console you and finally I am going to conclude, live in this poverty, it's okay. No, I am not the guy to tell you that. I am not the guy to tell you that. I am not peace guru, I am power guru. Come, settle down to this understanding. You have a large chunk of time in front of you. Nothing to be hurried or worried. I tell you, your very breathing and the vibration of the life and frequency will become intense. You will start having matured conversation with you and with life. I tell you, having matured conversation with you is creating Satya Sankalpa. Having matured conversation with life is right prayer. Prayer is nothing but having matured conversation. Listen very carefully. I am giving you the principle of Shuddhadvaita, pure oneness unit, foundational principles. Once you start having matured conversations with you, with life, with others, you will see life just makes everything as reality. All struggle starts with immature conversations with you, with others, with life, with principles of existence. I am not giving you consolation, I am giving you strategy. If you think I am giving you consolation, you miss the whole game. I am giving you strategy. There is a big difference between consolation and strategy. All power-based traditions are strategies. Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vaidiga Shaivite tradition, Shuddhadvaita tradition, Suddha Vedanta, Suddha Agamanta, Suddha Vaidiga, Suddha Saiva Sampradayas are all power-based traditions, not peace-based tradition. There was a time I was also a peace-based functioning because of too much of harassment from non-seekers. Now I am able to handle even the people who say their soul is lost. I mastered the art. I am a power-based tradition, understand? Not peace-based tradition, understand? If faith is demanded from you, peace only they can deliver. If integrity is demanded from you, they will deliver powers. I demand integrity, I will deliver power to you. Allow me to shift your inner space, just support me. Decide, hey, my existence cannot change, my upadhis can change. I exist as woman can change, I exist as man can change, I exist as human can change, I exist as young can change, I exist as old can change, I exist cannot change. Upadhi can change. The Pratyekatma Chaitanya Jagrata, the individual conscious awakening cannot change. Come to the restful awareness. Your consciousness is the most superior authority in everything that exists. In everything that exists, your consciousness is the most superior authority. With that understanding, decide to have a matured conversation with you. That is called completion. Matured conversations with others, that is called make the life happen. Matured conversation with God, that is prayer. Matured conversation with nature, that is sangalpa, command, Anya to Prakriti. Let me define what is matured conversation. Understanding the principles and deciding to live with it. Understand? A kid comes and says, wow, this looks so nice, like a sugar can, let me eat. That is not a matured conversation to have with this stool, with this furniture. What is a matured conversation you can have with this furniture? Wow, so very nice. Let me keep it and keep what I want. Or I want only sugar can and sugar can juice. Let me sell it and get the sugar can and sugar can juice. That is the matured conversation you can have with this table. You can't say, oh, it looks like a sugar cane, I am going to eat this. No, that is not matured conversation. That is fundamentally immature relationship. Come to this conclusion and start aligning all your conversation with you matured way. Start behaving matured. Start thinking matured. I am not saying you are not going to have what you want to have. I tell you, you are going to have much more than what you want to have. That will stay with you stably with this matured relationship and cognition. Whether you are connecting with the friends, family, life, items, products, people, situation, society, money, luxury, anything. Do not plan for hit and run relationship. You think with money you will have a hit and run relationship? Just let me get a lottery, I'll grab it and lock it in a bank and slowly fleece day by day and live as I want. No hit and run relationship can be stable, fulfilling, whether it is money or honey. Do not plan for hit and run relationship. That is immature cognition, immature conversation. Whether it is with money or honey or even sunny, try to have matured conversation. Try to have matured conversation. If you try to have matured conversation, even Sunny will shower you with money and honey. If you don't have matured conversation, even if you have money and honey, it will be like you are caught by Shani. Fundamentally, matured conversation turns the table around. The behavior of life towards you drastically changes. Understand, in every situation, when you start having matured conversation within you, many of your fears, guilt, immaturity melts down. A man who continues to have matured conversation within himself is a sannyasi. The being who started having matured conversation with all the tattvas of life, Jala tattva, Vayu tattva, Prema tattva. Prema, love is a principle, it's a unit, it's a tattva. With various powers and principles of life, if you start having matured conversation, that is what is power manifestation. That is all is power manifestation. Whenever you have a matured conversation, each of the power reveals its secrets to you. See, if you try to have a matured conversation with this furniture, it will tell you, hey, you don't need to eat me as a sugar can. You sell me and you can get large amount of sugar cane and sugar cane juice. It will reveal the gray area. I am giving you an example. Like this, everywhere, having matured conversation, sleep is immature conversation with your life. Matured conversation with your body, with your mind, need to be taught even for the kids. Understand, with matured conversation, immediately powers manifest. I will prove now. I'll just spend next few minutes with all you guys, giving you all initiation. This is just the fundamentally two concept. One, decide. If you are alive, you are Mahadeva, Mahasadashiva. And with that conclusion and maturity, you will talk to your third eye, you will talk to the rain or sun or moon or the air with any energy that exists. Maturity is the unit with which you will relate with them. Listen carefully. Decide to have a matured conversation. Tell the air, I am Sadashiva, you are established in me, and there is a diamond which is there within your reach. Just bring it and put it in front of me. Know very clearly everything, the whole matter, Prakriti, is established on you. Nothing to be begged, nothing to be stolen, nothing to be cheated. Only people who have a low inner image plan for hit and run relationship. Just I will cheat, and tonight I will use, and tomorrow morning I will disappear. It is a cheap fellows who don't have right self-respect. Womanizers never will have a self-respect because they feel themselves so low. By the attention they get from others, they think that is the love, and they try to feel good about themselves for a time being. Life does not work with the hit and run relationship principle. Life works with a stable, matured, long-term relationship. With Surya, with Chandra, with Vayu, with Mitra, with Varuna, you cannot plan for hit and run relationship. No. Plan for a matured conversation. I am, because I am alive. I exist as Mahadeva. All of you are established in me. Prakriti functions in me. Because you function in me, we are connected and related. Please do this. Even if you need to be corrected someplace, Mitra will correct you, Varuna will correct you, Vayu will correct you, but they will not deny you. They will say, yes, we will bring and deliver what you want. Just this part, you have a small blind spot, alter yourself and align. We are bringing. It is already parceled there. It will reach here and handed over to you. Please align it before the luggage comes. Understand. Maturity makes you manifest life. All consolations can give only peace. I am not consolation guru. When you come to me, I give you consultation, not consolation. I give you strategy, not status quo. So just these 2 points. Now, to support you guys, I will create that space. The breathing space of Mahadeva here. All of you sit first, write in a paper clearly for you to remember. Because I am alive, and I remember I am alive and I want to be alive. Sat Chit Ananda, I am Sadashiva. Sat means I am alive. Chit means I remember I am alive. Ananda means I want to be alive because I enjoy being alive. Because I am Sat Chit Ananda, I am Sadashiva, I am Mahadeva, I am Mahasashiva. Write this in one paper, come to the conclusion and sit on it. With that decision and conclusion, have matured conversation with anything. You will start manifesting powers now. This is the most matured, powerful initiation. Understand? You should manifest powers from the right context. Only then it will be permanent. If you manifest just because of Aushadha, just because of Jnananjana, once in a while, okay, to give you confidence. But if you are doing only that, then it is it and run relationship only. You should manifest not just because of Jnananjana, not just because of Aushadha, but because of the cognition. This is the real prasada. This cognition is most used prasada from me. Why this throne becomes divine? Because I used it many times. So most number of times I used is this cognition which I am giving you now. So this is the best prasada than even this throne. Sit on that. Sit on that. Pen down in your own mother tongue, in your own language, the way you understand, the way it clicks with you. Pick up a paper. Pen down. For you to remember. I ask you to pen down because only then you will remember. See, if you don't pen down, you do not remember it in a matured way. If you remember matured way only, you are Sadashiva. Otherwise, you are Sadharana Shiva. You are Sadashiva, not Sadashiva. Please pen down and sit on that paper. Cognize very matured way. Because you exist, you perceive you exist, you enjoy your existence. Satchidananda. You are Mahadeva. You are Sadashiva. From that center, start having matured conversation with anything you want, anybody you want. You can even command somebody, hey, you remove your cooling glass and give it to me and go. Because you are me. I want that cooling glass on this body. You can command anything with this matured conversation. And you will see it is manifesting now. Pen down and sit. Sit straight because I am going to create that space of Kailasa, the Sadashiva's breathing space. This is the real Kalpataru process.
Nandi Agathiyar Moolar Punnakisar Natravatu Pulathiyarum Punai Kannar Gandhidai Kadarum Bogar Pulikai Isar Karurar கொங்கணவர் காலாஞ்சி சிந்தி அழுகண்ணர் அகப்பேயர் பாம்பாட்டி தேரையரும் குதம்பயரும் சட்டைநாதர் செந்தமிழ் சேர் சித்தர் 18 பாதம் சிந்தையுன்னி சிரத்தணியாய் சேர்த்தி வாழ்வாம்.
Yes, now sit with your command. With this authority, I am going to create a breathing space of Mahadeva, Sadashiva here. Breathe this inner space. So your declaration, you are Sadashiva, will become reality. From that space, start having matured conversation. Close your eyes and sit straight, because you may need all your energies inside to create the sankalpa. So don't keep your eyes open. Sit straight and close your eyes. Shiva. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. Om Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहम. Om Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहम. Om Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहम. Om Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहम. Om Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहम.
நற்றவத்து புலத்தீரும் கண்ணர்
Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहम.
கரூரார் கொங்கணவர் சிந்தி அழுகண்ணர்
Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहம்.
சட்டைநாதர் செந்தமிழ் சேர் சித்தர் 18 பாதம் சிந்தையுன்னி சிரத்தணியாய் சேர்த்தி வாழ்வாம்.
Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam. Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam. Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam.
ஜபிக்க வேண்டாம், மனமது செம்மையாயுமை உயர்த்த வேண்டாம்.
Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam.
ஆசையை நிறுத்த வேண்டாம், மனமது செம்மையாம் செம்மையாவே.
Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam. Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam.
அதுவேயாகும் பெண்ணின் பாலிந்திரியம்
Nithyananda Mahasadaशिवोहam.
இலை மருந்தும் அதுவேயாகும் தினந்தோறும் அப்படியே செலுத்தவல்ல மண்ணுளி ஜெயிக்கார் மட்டும்
நித்யானந்த
வாழ்வார்
மகாசதாசிவோகம்
மரலிகையில் அகப்படவும் மாட்டார்தானே.
ஓம் நித்யானந்த மகாசதாசிவோகம்
தாண்டி நின்று
ஓம் நித்யானந்த மகாசதாசிவோகம்
விதித்தபரம் ஒருவருக்கும் எட்டாத
ஓம்
உன்னுயிர்தான்
நித்யானந்த மகாசதாசிவோகம்
விண்டுவாச்சு கண்ணான கணபதி
ஓம்
கண்ணில் கண்டால்
நித்யானந்த
You can share your experience, and if you have any questions also, please do let me know now. Yes, now. So what have you learned today? Anyone wants to share? So now let's go over some of the logistics part. My Yoin says, thank you so much for a master's instruction. I felt master's energy flowing through my body and felt very excited. Wonderful sharing, Ma. How about others? Rotorua, New Zealand Center. Our will is the only living organism, not the patterns. Wonderful. I felt Mingyu Jiang. I felt the Sadashiva is inside me. Wow. And what else? You keep posting. Now I'm going to share some of the logistics of this program. this program, KAILASA's Paramashivoham, intangible but definitive experiences and signs of the cosmos from Vedas and Agamas. The state of Paramashiva you will achieve by practicing unclutching. You will be learning that. Then the space of Paramashiva with completion. That also you'll be learning in this program. So my Elizabeth posted, the behavior of the life towards you drastically changes when you start having a mature conversation. Wonderful. Then the third one, the powers of Paramashiva by practicing oneness and by being of Paramashiva by Tyaga. And the superconsciousness and Sri Kailasa of Paramashiva. These words may be, for those of you who are attending for the first time, may be a bit too much for the Sanskrit words, but you will understand more and more as you attend these sessions. Be present in all the days. It is not 16 days, 21 days. Sit down. Upanishad means sit down nearby. When a participant sit in the breathing space of the avatar, who is established in the highest realization, they draw in his knowledge and wisdom beyond the dimension of words. The non-verbal understanding as well as the verbal instruction is transmitted. And all of you, tomorrow when you're coming, you please bring a coconut. If you do not have coconut in your place, bring a round fruit like apple or orange. We'll be manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. Also, the third eye. Any questions? And thank you all for your posting your comments and sharing your experience. And this comes to the conclusion of today's sessions. And tomorrow you're going to learn about Yoga Spurana, all about yoga. The instruction, so many understanding about yoga. Tomorrow you will learn what is asana, what is mudra, what is bandha, what is kumbhaka, so many things. What is actually yoga spurana, flowering in yoga, what is actually meaning of yoga. So many cognitions you will learn from the scriptures as from Paramashiva revealed, reviving by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Anything else? Let me know. Otherwise, it's time to conclude the sessions here for today. All right, let's pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. With the space of deep gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. And I request all of you to share what in your social media and bring in your friends and family. So let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tasat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow. Nithyanandam. Come with your friends and family. Nithyanandam.